What's going on, MSFers? Duelim here, and today we've got Cosmic Crucible Week 4, Round 3, going against Chat, aka C-Row, and yeah, this is not gonna be fun at all. So we are gonna have a lot of problems here. So we have room 1, we've got Null, Mephisto, just pure pain. Null, Mephisto, Gore, Carnage, and Leader. Room 2, we've got Black Knight, Emma. Overpowered on Omega Sentinel and on Thanos. And we have Iron Patriot giving 50% extra damage as well to them. So on top of overpowered, an extra 50% damage to villains. Room 3, Starjammers. Room 4, Pre-Taunt, Odin, Illuminati. Room 5, we've got APOC and Orcus. And room 6, we've got Vigilante. So yeah, let's see what happens here. I really don't know where I even want to go first, honestly. You know what? Let's do what we know we're going to be doing for sure. Let's do Starjammers against Starjammers. So, unfortunately, this is forcing me to use Starjammers here because pretty much the only thing that works well is a mirror unless you have the Astral Emma and Captain Britain on offense to stop the turn meter and stop the speed stat. I don't, so let's do a mirror matchup here, and it'll be super easy. I also have overpowered on Lalandra and Havoc, so they should be doing some really, really good things. All I got to do here is stun Howard. It's also still bugged that I'm getting all of my speed stat, and they are not, which is fascinating. So we're going to stun Howard here. Still bugged, which is, you know, typical Scopely fashion there. And then we will get the ability block over here as well. And then we will... Let's go here to stop the pings, because I don't want Havoc pinging me down and ruining my efficiency. And then we'll get a big hit from Lalandra here. And Lalandra will do some pretty good damage. She's overpowered 20 as well, which is always good. We'll special with Groot to get the death-proof assists going on against the Gladiator. Gladiator dies immediately. Then Groot's going to take a pounding here, but pretty much everybody's going to die very quickly. So that works out well for me. And then hopefully we could delete Groot here because we do have overpowered 20, and it did not. He actually revived anyway, which is a little unfortunate. So let's watch my efficiency just get absolutely sapped by Groot, just reviving over and over again. By the way, yes, that was a tree pun by saying sapped. That's 2 revives. Can we go for 3? Can we go for 3 revives? We can go for 3 revives, everybody. Can we go for 4? Can we go for 4 revives? 4 revives, everybody. Come on, we're at 3. We got 3 revives. All right, cool. Not too bad. I can't wait to lose by 3 points because of efficiency there, so that'll be pretty funny. But it is what it is. No worries. We will go and fight the next room. So let's get into room 4, which is also going to be pain and suffering. So we've got Odin at gear tier 20, and I'm going to do a mirror matchup, essentially. So we're going to do you, and you, and then we are going to do... as a 5th member here, we're going to do Echo to stop the assists. Actually, I don't need Echo to stop the assist because Shuri already does that. So I don't need that, actually. What should I do then as a 5th? I forgot I don't need that. I forgot I don't need that at all. That's interesting. Who would be even worth taking now? I don't want to take APOC. I need APOC elsewhere. Maybe Pav, just because he spawns with speed up. We'll put you over here. Old Man Logan. Yeah, I guess I could do Old Man Logan. That's true. I guess I forgot I didn't slot Old Man Logan in. Let's do Old Man Logan then. So yeah, let's do that. We'll do Old Man Logan here. And we do have some strikers, so I'll make a skirmisher here. So let's do that. Let's do Old Man Logan. Let's put you over here, you here, and let's see who Shuri goes first. Let's do that. Let's see who Shuri goes first. Their Shuri is going to special my Shuri, no matter what. But it's going to be interesting to see if if mine goes first or his goes first, 'cause it's coin flip. So his went first, so I have ability block, which is a little unfortunate. We also just lost Old Man Logan immediately because the hard targeting, even though Shuri targeted my Shuri, the actual target was Old Man Logan, so Old Man Logan ate that assist. And what happened was Shuri didn't have charges either because of the charge removal from her special, which made Odin assist as well. So that was pretty awesome. That was great. That was really cool and exciting. So yeah, that's awesome. Well, it's just going to come down to Odin v. Odin, and guess what? We're just going to be standing there, and we're going to be in pain. Just going against Odin v. Odin here. And the problem is, too, I can't get my charges up because I haven't assisted because their Shuri has charges up. So I haven't assisted yet, so I have to basic to get the battlefield effect up. So now I just have to sit here and watch Odin do Odin things and hopefully ends up wiping everything here. So we'll see what happens. So Odin's just going to continue swiping. Everybody's going to die, and then it's just going to be an Odin v. Odin matchup. And hopefully I can win because I'm going to be ulting second, and it won't affect me too much. But you never know. We'll see. We'll see. This fight's going to take a while. So efficiency, not the best here. Also, Captain Britain's going to stun me again, so I'm not going to assist here and do some good stuff. But I do have offense up now, which is nice. And now I can special, get my charges up, so I have my damage resistance up now. And his ult won't do anything because I have the charges up, so nothing's going to land negative effect-wise. No, never mind. Of course it will. It's going to flip the disrupted, and it's going to put blind on me because why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it, right? Of course it will. What a time to be alive there. That was great. All right, well, we're going to keep getting the assists out there, obviously. We're going to slowly but surely whittle down the Illuminati members. And, yeah, hopefully this ends up working in my favor. I am going to ult here and hopefully land a bunch of negative effects on him. Heal block staying there as well was really great. So I should be able to end up killing him, but he does have healer on, which is really unfortunate. And what's going to end up happening is healer ISO is going to suck. And we're going to zap into this for the next 8 eons, and he's going to heal up, actually. So it might be a good idea to actually pause here because I don't think I have a way of killing him because of the healer ISO. I don't know if I have a way of killing him here. So I'm probably going to need to actually pause this and then just come in with new warriors. I could try to double ult strat. That might be the only other way, but other than that, I'll try to double ult it. I'll try to get to the double ult, but even then I don't think it's going to work, but we'll try to get there. So yeah, healer ISO doing a lot here. For sure. And there's the special again. And then we'll get, there's my special up, and maybe I can get to a double ult. Okay, so he's going to ult. Now I have my ult up, and then I'll be able to ult again, actually. So here's my ult. He still has charges as well, so he's actually double ulting too, which is really unfortunate. Oh, Lord. And then, of course, the blind landed. Now I get to ult again. And then, yeah, I'm not going to do enough damage is the problem. This is as close as I'm going to get here. And if it doesn't crit there, then I'm not going to be able to get to it. Yep. So we're just going to be stuck here. So, yep, I'll just end up coming back in with new warriors and end up rolling it with new warriors. But, yeah, there's nothing else I can do here. I can't kill it because of the healer ISO there. So healer ISO is definitely super effective on Odin because of that. Because he's going to heal off of... he's going to heal more every time he does the drain. And then also he's putting out the regens out there that are working in conjunction with his max health. So that's going to be really problematic. So that's going to make it so Odin with healer is very hard to 1v1. It was kind of the same thing we did with Fortifier, but it seems like healer is actually a lot better than Fortifier is because of the amount of healing that he does. So unfortunately, this is probably going to cost me the victory here because I don't think I don't think I'm going to be able to, I don't think he's going to drop more than 2 fights. He's probably just going to double sack one of my rooms and then move on from there. So I don't think he's going to drop more than that. And I don't have any way to one-shot his room 1 with Mephisto in there. So we're going to throw in New Warriors in here. Drop Dagger. We're going to throw in Spider Weaver to get the charges up as well. And I will make sure Weaver goes before Odin because I'll get a slow out there on him. So that'll be good. And then we will be able to take this out. So not too shabby, but it is what it is. Not the best, not the worst, but it's fine, I suppose. Let's see how this ends up working. We'll do a special here. I should probably do a special here to make sure he gets a slow out there, which is what I'm going to end up doing. So he's going to get a slow, so now I'm going to make sure Weaver goes before him. And I'll do a lot more damage as well. And now I have the Weaver going before, and the Striker attack will probably end up killing him. Nope, almost, though. And then Gwenpool ults, and he's gone. All right, I'll take it. That's fine. That's fine. Couldn't do much else there, unfortunately. So it is what it is. We will keep on going and see what we can end up doing elsewhere. I do still have some pretty interesting fights here. We still got Cabal. I'm going to try Cabal, Kang, APOC in here and see how this works. So let's do Cabal. And then Kang for some super fast speed. And then APOC to do the punchy. Because if he doesn't do the punchy, we're going to have problems. Another problem I'm seeing happening here is if Black Knight keeps his taunt here, I'm pretty screwed. So that will not be great if Black Knight keeps the taunt even after APOC ults. But hopefully what ends up happening is Iron Patriot can take off the Black Knight taunt. And what I'm actually going to do is use Iron Patriot as a skirmisher just to make sure that comes off. Because if not, then I'm stuck targeting Thanos. Or I'm stuck targeting not Thanos, and I'd end up losing at that point. Because if he gets to his passive, I've pretty much lost. There's no way I can get through that. So we'll do skirmisher here. Make sure Iron Patriot can take all that stuff off. And we'll go back in, and we will see what we can do here. So let's put Cabal back out here. Cabal, Kang, and Apocalypse. So let's do that just in case. A little insurance policy. And yeah, let's get into it. This should be pretty decent. We should be able to get some really big hits into Black Knight pretty quickly as well with Kang. So that'll be really nice. And then hopefully the pings don't just delete one of my Cabal members. But that would be pretty sucky. We are going to basic as well because I don't want to potentially push Thanos endgame. So we're going to basic here. I did get a crit as well. Emma is now dead, which is awesome. Unfortunately, Kang is taking a lot of damage from those pings. But the good news is Kang already did what he needs to do. So that's actually kind of a good thing. I also did get off of the taunt from Black Knight, which is great. What I am going to do here is I am going to ult, and I'm going to target Black Knight. Make sure he doesn't take a turn here. Did not push Thanos either, which is great. I'm going to keep not pushing Thanos, go into Omega Red here. She's a goner now. Cool. Now, let's see if... oh, I still pushed him, even with the fat ult from APOC, and... That's unfortunate. Almost died there. Well, efficiency's not my friend. So APOC with Cabal does a lot of damage. So that's a little unfortunate. Definitely pushed him a little too far, but I'll take it. At least I got a one shot. But the problem is if I used like other teams there, like anything else that could have done something there, the overpowered really, really hurts there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do Superior 6 into this. Actually, let's do Sinister 6 because I'm going to need Mysterio. You, and Mysterio. So what Mysterio is going to do here is Mysterio is going to stop the immunity on APOC so that I can end up doing what I need to do to APOC, which is actually kind of nice. So I'm curious if I still need to bring in like a Kestrel to stop the summon. because of Nimrod speed, but only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's see. Let's see what happens. So we're going to do Mysterio here to stop the immunity on spawn and stop immunity, period. So let's see what ends up happening here, and hopefully the Scientist Supreme ult does not cause problems for me. I also got the slow on APOC as well. We lost Mysterio immediately, which is not great, but I might be okay, actually. The fact that Kraven lived was pretty nice. And now Kraven went before Green Goblin, so now I'm ulting with Green Goblin, and Green Goblin's not going to get resisted because of the APOC passive, so that's really good. Let's make sure Lady Deathstrike dies here. APOC's dead as well. Okay. We have Kraven taking another turn. I got really, really, really lucky here. Let's get the summon out here. Okay, Lady Deathstrike's going to ult because she got the energy, which did not do that much damage. I thought that was going to shred me a new rectum, but it didn't. I'm going to delete Sentinel here to make sure he doesn't get the ult out and get the summon and the taunt and stuff like that. Hopefully all the assists end up killing him. Awesome, it did. And now I've got the rewind here. I am honestly shocked this ended up working. This probably shouldn't have worked. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. Let's get the kill here on both of you, and then we'll get the revive on Mysterio as well. And then okie dokie then, never punished. I will take it. I will take it. This was something else. That shouldn't have worked at all. That should not have worked at all. Oh my God. Wow. That was really, 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 really lucky. Do not try that at home. Do not try that. Do not. You probably need a Kestrel there to stop the summon so that Nimrod doesn't go faster there, but that could have been a lot worse. I'll take a 64. All right, we're going to do Immortal X-Men in room 6 because, yeah, I think we have to. I think they are going to end up taking some turns, but I think Immortal X-Men is still going to be the best team here. We obviously don't get to rewind and stuff like that, but they're a fast team. New stats, obviously. Let's see what ends up happening. Obviously, they don't benefit from the speed up in this room, which is a little unfortunate, but I should still be able to do some good things. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to stun Hitmonkey because I don't want Hitmonkey potentially doing some stupid things on me and hitting me very, very hard and stunning me and stuff. So we're going to target Silver Sable now as well, get a lot of damage on her with the Striker attack. I pretty much can't stop Daredevil Modern from doing things because I can't rewind in this room. So unfortunately, I really can't do much. But hopefully I'm able to take everybody out here. Does Punisher ult turn 1? Indeed he does, and he's overpowered. I'm shocked that didn't delete me. Hey, thanks for not targeting Storm there. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to ult there. Cool. All right, and then the rewind's not going to do anything, but it's going to do a lot of damage, so that's perfectly fine with me. And then we're going to target Daredevil Modern there and just start working on him with the assists and stuff. Somebody in chat's also saying not stunning Sable is interesting. I guess that could have been an option as well. I was definitely very afraid of Hitmonkey stunning somebody. So that's why I didn't want Hitmonkey taking a turn there. Because I knew that Hitmonkey was going to take a turn next, so it was kind of which evil was going to be more evil. But luckily my Storm didn't get deleted, so that worked out well. I'll take it. Okay. So we got one room left, and here's my thought in room 1, right? We have Mephisto, Null, Carnage, Gore, and Leader. So I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know what's even worth it at this point. Because I do have like Orcus with Super Scroll that I could end up doing after a double sack here, and I think that'll be one of my better options. because Orcus is pretty fast. So I'm just going to throw in big characters here. I'm going to throw in Vigilante, I suppose, just because they're larger, new stats, right? So I guess I'll throw in Vigilante here for the first sack. And then I'll come in for a second sack as well. And then I'll probably just doing like Orcus Sus and just hope for the best, honestly. I think that's going to be my best bet. So obviously we get the Mephisto packed out there, but the good news is I do have defense up immunity on spawn, so I'm going to survive a little bit longer than originally intended. So that's nice. So obviously they're going to take a bunch of turns here, which is fine, right? They're going to get a bunch of turn meter. Null's going to take his ult and his special, which is, again, fine by me. Cool. Let's see where Null's at ability-wise. Okay, so he's got nothing, which is cool. And then we just got to make sure Mephisto ends up ulting this turn. That would be quite beneficial if he does, which he should be, I think. I think he should open up with his ult, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see how that ends up going. Yeah, let's do that. So let's do Ancient One, Lady Deathstrike, Moondragon, Doctor Strange, and Ares, because why not? And then we'll do, like I said, Orcus with Super Scroll, and we will hope for the best. No pre-taunt, so hopefully Sus can go pretty fast, and we are A-okay at that point. It's actually a potential thought to not ult with okay, there's the ult. Awesome. That'll just delete my whole team. Cool. It's actually a potential thought to not ult with Scientist Supreme because I don't want to put slow on my own Super Scroll. And I'm wondering now if Super Scroll is even a potential option or if I should just Kahori this. I'm thinking about Orcus with Kahori now, because I do still have Kahori and I can get a lot of damage on Mephisto pretty quickly. It can also take off and make sure, I don't know, honestly. Is Super Scroll better here or we got Orcus? LDS is better? I mean, I'm gonna use LDS no matter what, right? Where's Lady Deathstrike? Where's Lady Deathstrike? She's on defense. Cool. No Lady Deathstrike for me. I guess Super Scroll's gonna be my best bet then, because I think the rewind is actually gonna be really helpful. Oh boy, I'm gonna go take my Orcus up. I'm going to take my Orcus to 105. Yes, I am. All right, let's go do something I really don't want to do, but, you know, overpowered. Let's go spend 18 million gold for one fight. Oh, man, this hurts my face. I hate doing this. All right, let's see what ends up happening here. Let's see. So I think Orcus with Sus is still my best option. All right, I guess Orcus is all at the top of my list here, and then Super Scroll's pretty close to the top too. All right, I'll take it. Cool, let's do it. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. You thought I was gonna gear 20 with what gear, brother? I've got no gear. I've got no gear 20 gear. I've spent $0 on any sort of gear for Professor X, and I will continue spending $0. No, no, no. All right, oh, Super Scroll's going first. Oh my lord, that's actually really good. I'm gonna special here actually and get the rewind on the three that get the speed stat increase. Then I'm gonna ult to get all the slow and stuff out there, and I didn't have the issue of Super Scroll getting that because Super Scroll had immunity, so that's awesome. Does Mephisto have abilities? He's gonna special, so let's make sure he doesn't do that. Awesome, so let's put an ability block on him there. So Null is gonna basic, which is fine. No worries there. Okay. Let's get, I guess, an ult targeting leader, I suppose. Let's just get a good amount of damage here. Okay. Let's get primary and adjacent here, I suppose. Primary and adjacent here again as well. I'm wondering if leader potentially taking a turn might be an issue or not, unless Super Scroll's about to go. I just don't want the heal to come out on the villain allies here. That wasn't terrible, actually. That didn't do much of a heal. Let's go here. Hit into the exposed. Because, you know, exposed mechanic. Let's get another heal out there. Mephisto's just going to basic. Now the immunity's gone, and I can make sure he's a goner. So let's ult here. Make sure he has defense down as well. Oh, nope. He's still got the immunity. Interesting. Okay. All right, he's got stealth now, which is fine. Now I can go all in on him. Let's put the special. That's going to do some pretty good damage. And then we've got the Super Scroll ult, which should do a lot of damage. And it does. So I will take it. A little bit of a mess up in room 4, unfortunately. But let's hope he messed up more than I did. But rarely does he do that. So let's see. I did get a 55, so terrible efficiency. Let's see how he did. He did say he did his attacks. It doesn't look like it's loading, though. Did he do his attacks? Did he lie to me? He lied to me. He's a dirty liar. Oh, no. He's a dirty liar. I might have to reset my game. Yep, I'm going to have to reset my game. All right, coming back in, we reset our game, and we did still lose, unfortunately, by 15 points, which is honestly what I expected. I'm shocked to even drop 3 fights. So let's see what he ended up doing. Room number 1, we used Superior 6, or some Superior 6. We used Black Cat as well to take the revives off Mysterio and Vulture. So taking out that. Room number 2, Kahori, SK, Guardian, Pav, Dormammu into room number 2. Did pretty well there. A little bit inefficient, but not too bad at all. Room number 3, Night Stalkers, deleting the Retaliate room. Room number 4, double sack, and then did Immortal, which is pretty straightforward, obviously. Room number 5, barely scraping by with Phoenix Force, Sus, Namor, and Ultimus, like just barely. That is overpowered 6 red Phoenix Force. So yeah, that saved his caboose there. And then in room number 6, dropped a fight with Nightcrawler, Superior 6, Vulture, and then came in with Tangled, Old Man Logan, Nightcrawler, Emma. And I'm curious what Tangled did here, other than, I guess Tangled still does get the speed up because of Nightcrawler here. So, because of the Nightcrawler, and then Emma on offense, stopping any sort of speed stat increase from Man-Thing. So, yeah, ended up doing pretty well. I'm curious to see how this works, actually. So, yeah, Tangled still gets the speed up because of Nightcrawler in here, so that works out well. We also have Old Man Logan dodging the stun. He wouldn't have been stunned anyway, so it's not like it matters. Then he stuns my my Blade as well, and then Blade doesn't do anything. And then from here on, nothing really is going to go wrong for him here. And then that works out very, very well for him. Unless he gets unlucky and like Oath targets Old Man Logan with the ult, and then Agatha deletes Old Man Logan with the exposed mechanic as well. That could be really problematic, but that's the only way I see this losing. A little bit of RNG there, but he got the victory. Awesome on him. He actually thought he lost. He didn't see me drop that extra fight in room 4. So healer on Odin for the win. What a time to be alive. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.